Hey, it's Rick. Welcome to the channel. I've been playing around making things out of Masonite with my CO2 laser. The problem with Masonite is finishing it. It absorbs paint like a sponge and finishes tend to come out splotchy. You can see with this piece how this spray painted finish turned out. On top of that, you have to spray it on so thick that with so many coats it takes forever to dry. I think I found a better solution though. I've got a silhouette vinyl cutter that I've been using for projects for a while, so I thought, why not try covering the Masonite with vinyl? I took this scrap test piece of 1/8 Masonite and applied Oracle 651 exterior grade vinyl. This stuff has a permanent adhesive. I thought I'd use white since that will be the easiest to get dirty. When you laser cut something, there's a lot of soot that gets deposited on the surface, which can require chemicals or scrubbing to remove, which would damage the finish of the vinyl. So I'm covering this with a layer of vivid medium tack stencil vinyl. I'll put a link to that in the description. The first test didn't go so well. The stencil vinyl adhered better to the white vinyl than the white vinyl to the Masonite, so I got pulled up. My next idea was to try it again, but with transfer tape to protect from the soot. Maybe this stuff would be less adhesive. This didn't work out either. The soot got underneath it and the transfer tape sort of melted around its edges where the laser burned it, rather than cut cleanly like the stencil vinyl I did earlier. So my next idea was to seal the Masonite first. I think the vinyl doesn't stick as well to this fibrous, porous Masonite as it does to smooth surfaces. I'm sealing it with 2 layers of white glue, thinned with water, and I seal both sides to prevent warping. After I seal it, I sand it smooth with 400 grit sandpaper and wipe away the dust. I apply the Oracle vinyl again and burnish it down really well. It's tough not to trap a little fleck of dust underneath it. No matter how well you clean it, that's always going to happen. When I apply the stencil vinyl, I'm just putting it down lightly. You don't want it to stick too well, but you don't want it to lift around the edges either. Here's the results of that test. You can see how well it worked. The white vinyl doesn't get pulled up this time, and there's no soot on it. The finish comes out really nice and smooth, almost like acrylic. Here's one I did in blue. The great thing about vinyl is you can get specialty finishes like glitter, mirrored colors, and chameleon effects. Here I'm making a display stand for some keychains. I glue all the parts together with super glue. I applied vinyl to both sides of the Masonite for the feet. And here's the final product. Well, that's it for this one. I hope you got some inspiration from this. Don't forget to hit all the buttons on your way out, and thanks for watching.